Hello everybody, you all know me as Silver, and today we're playing a bit of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Um, Today I'm going to talk about a few things. One, I'd like to apologize for my lack of uploads. I've been having family issues, and I myself haven't been able to stay around my computer much. I have been able to stay on it for a day and a half or so, being able to play League of Legends, which is a game I've been practicing, excuse me, so that I can get some good content for you guys. And I hope you guys all enjoy that, but I haven't actually been able to record League of Legends because my internet has been a little bit buggy and I didn't want to upload a laggy video. So yeah, I haven't been able to get good content. Even though I have had 3 previous games, I just had a few hours ago where I just demolished the enemy team. There was on one occasion where I just wrecked the enemy team's face and they still won because my teammates weren't necessarily very good. But they were good games, and I would have loved to record those. But my internet has been bugging out a little bit, and I was lagging, so I didn't want to record those. But anyways, I'd like to talk about an issue I've talked about before with my monotone voice. Um, my monotone voice, I have an issue with my monotone voice because if you watch Drifter, then you'll know why. Because he came out with a video with the same issue, why he has a monotone voice. And I won't explain it because my brother and sister, my mom and dad might watch it, and I don't want them to know this kind of stuff because it's a big secret. But if you watch Drifter and you find the video, then you deserve to know why my voice is so monotone. And I'm watching the I don't know what you would call them on Audacity, the little spikes in audio, and it's fairly monotone. The only difference I see is in volume, so but that's my problem. I've learned that it won't change, so I guess we all just have to deal with it. It makes me feel a little bit less emotionless or less emotional, but all have to deal with it, even if it makes my content just a little bit boring. Anyways, yeah, so if you want to know why, just watch Drifter's video if you haven't already watched it. And my brother and sister are bound to figure out why, because they're just creeping out of their pants now just to figure out why. I don't know why I said that. First thing that came to mind. Anyways, um, I would like to talk about the difference between the SMR and the FAL in Black Ops 2. And I realize it's an old game. It's 2 years old almost. And I'd like to talk about the difference. It's basically the it's basically applies for all semi-auto guns in any of the Call of Duties. Basically because any of the semi-auto guns or burst round guns counter each other in some way somehow. Like with the SWAT, you get more damage but less rate of fire, and with the M8A1, higher rate of fire but less damage. Also less range with the M8A1, I believe. And I think the SWAT is more accurate. I believe that's what I believe. Anyways, with the SMR and the FAL, it's basically the same concept. The SMR deals greater damage at greater range, while the FAL has greater fire rate, and what else did I say? Less recoil or more recoil. Or no, does it have less recoil? I'm not quite sure. It just depends on if you're staying calm in certain situations. All of your gameplay, if you want to have good gameplay, stay calm. Because if your opponent panics, they're more likely to mess up than if you're staying calm. It's exactly what happens in certain situations where I decide to slow down my fire rate to get some of the farther range shots. But with the SMR and the FAL, I prefer the SMR mostly because I'm a damage guy. I was speaking about League of Legends, I'm fairly certain, and unless that was a previous audio take, which I've done many because I've messed up so many times. But I prefer higher damage because you can make up for that with your own abilities. Because with the SMR, I've learned that I can actually break it. And by break it, I mean make the rate of fire so that it bursts instead of doing the single shot. I learned that from practicing with my brother a lot. And a lot of the time, I find that in certain situations, panicking is also better because it increases your fire rate. But with higher fire rate, you tend to mess up more. Anyways, I found that I can actually break it to the point where it won't register fast enough for it to just fire in single bursts. So it fires in, or single bursts, single shots. So it fires in 2 to 3 round bursts, which is basically how many bullets it takes for the SMR to kill someone. With the FAL, it's the same situation. I think it's 3 to 4, but with the higher rate of fire, it can absolutely demolish a team. Now that I think about it, I think the FAL actually has less recoil. But if you're wondering how I train with my brother doing this, it's because he actually has such a trigger finger, if you want to call it that, that people believe that he has a modded controller. They think he's just using a modded controller to make it fully automatic. So that's how I've been practicing. If that's how you want to, what you want to know. So anyways, gameplay's coming to an end. Hope you guys all enjoyed my commentary and the gameplay, and I hope to see you guys all watching my next video. See ya.